What are some of the other partnerships that you have in the community? Are you working with other physicians in the community? Who else are you working with really closely?
Well, we work closely with everyone. I mean, collaboration is key. We could not get done what we get done in a day without collaborations. I mean, one that I love to speak about is that we are an early adopter to the image sharing system here at Steinberg Diagnostics, and that has really saved us a lot of time. It's created efficiencies when our physicians are needing to get access to those test results quickly, and we've really loved that. So that's an example of really important collaboration.
What advice could you give to someone who is trying to make a decision about going into healthcare as a career path?
Wow, that's an interesting question. There have been times in my life where I would say, don't do it, to be honest. But I can also say, healthcare, nursing has opened a tremendous career path for me. And I think that there's so many great opportunities in healthcare. It's a compassion industry, right? And one of the things that I love about healthcare is that the compassion is a two-way street. It's funny because I've said this like 3 times this week alone. But what healthcare providers get in return from their patients is often far more than what we give to our patients in the first place. So, my advice would be take care of yourself in the process.
What do you think is the future of healthcare, and specifically what is the future for Cure for the Kids?
We're just so excited about what the future holds for us. We're continuing to recruit specialists. We're continuing to bring in new innovative research. Really excited that we're going to be the first center in Nevada, really in this area, to do gene therapy. So we're getting ready to have our first gene therapy patient the end of this month, as a matter of fact. And that's the fun part for me because, it's for hemophilia patients, and we're one of 6 centers this side of Kansas that are willing to do this. And so we'll be able to be bringing in patients from all over the region, western region of the United States, for gene therapy. And so that's really exciting. I'm sure some of our hematologists would love to come talk to you about that in more detail, but that's an exciting thing. And, because Cure for the Kids model is really all about thinking outside of the box, finding interesting collaborations is a big part of what we're doing, which is why we've taken on that rare disease aspect of our mission. And we really want to expand in that arena to make sure that people with rare diseases in Nevada have access to the information that they need. And our goal is to decrease the time of diagnosis. They have this big diagnostic odyssey associated, which I know you guys are part of that, doing a lot of imaging and testing, trying to solve the puzzle, like what's wrong with this patient and how do we help them? And so that's a big part of the future of Cure for the Kids.
Healthcare is so complicated. Insurance is so complicated. What do you think what are some of the biggest misunderstandings that patients have when they get dumped into the middle of this horrific diagnosis?
What I really want patients to know is, although we're not in the same building, we are communicating, we are collaborating. Like my providers are collaborating with your providers every day. And we've created technology, we've used interfaces to communicate more efficiently and more effectively. And that's happening more and more. And so, I think it's really important for patients to understand we are talking to each other. And so it's important for them to be completely transparent with us about everybody that they're seeing. Even if they might be seeing a dietitian for something that they think is unrelated, it's still important for us to understand that so we can bring them in to the multidisciplinary team that you need a team of people.